In the latest Cyberpunk 2077 news, there is a conversation apparently containing thoughts of an alleged CDPR dev speaking about the game. Is there any authenticity to this conversation? More than likely, it's all nonsense. But given you have now experienced Night City for yourselves, who exactly can you trust? Either way, it's an interesting topic of conversation. So let us cover the main points. CDPR devs are hearing plans of a No Man's Sky style comeback in June. The first 2 patches should come out mid-March, despite what's being said by top execs. There will be major departures from the studio in the coming months. The directors and senior devs are taking the flak for the team in an honourable move. Just so you know, we still joke about a quest that got rewritten more than a dozen times because a certain top dog wasn't feeling it. It ended up being cut from the final product and should come in later DLC. If you want a refund, please ask for it. It positively impacts us as devs because we've warned the leads a million times about such excrement. Most cosmetic overhauls should be ready by the second update. That cut content so people finish the main quest talk was all excrement. Most apartments with locked indications used to be lootable. We've scrapped 50,000 lines of dialogue. I don't want to hate on Keanu, but F hell, our original Johnny was way cooler and sounded like a maniac. I think full test on crack. I don't appreciate his acting either, but he's a very nice man. Walked up to us personally to greet us on the first day and took time to personally thank us one by one when we wrapped up recording. The word is his fee was actually manageable and the need for a star talent came from outside CDPR. There was a whole AI routine with minor gang violence in those areas. Stuff you could sit back and watch unfold or directly influence. There was a lot of drug use with kids that eventually got cut due to inside censorship. Miles wrote a side quest where a max tac officer offed himself and you could take its place, but it created such a complex detour from everything tonally that it got cut as well. We've scrapped 2 whole arcs because the mission cleaned a save due to a bug with character placement. We've also scrapped a big portion of the underground and sewers because of bugs. Night City had 3 different types of cab besides Villafort, and drivers would hold whole conversations and give quests. That was scrapped. Morgan Blackhand's backstory and a nod to the corporate wars. The DLCs will add a lot to the crazy and cool ideas Mike gave us when we began briefing the project. You should have a complete game by the end of 2021. Feel free to comment what you feel about this, but as I said, it might well be excrement. Cannot deny there was a lot of cut content or significant changes. For example, there is actually a male version of the Judy Alvarez romance, which is hidden in the game files.
I didn't want to tell you. Wanted this to be just our day. I wanted.
It is ours.
Thank you for chipping in.
Ships are passing in the time, riding how much love a shot.